Look at the stickers.
Yeah, g'day guys, welcome to another video. We're here at Drift the Downs, Matsuri, in Warwick. We're in Warwick.
Yeah, Morgan Park.
We haven't really filmed a lot, we haven't filmed anything, because we've been setting up. Obviously a ton of stuff. You saw the stuff we had to pack. Obviously we had to get here and then unpack all of the said stuff. And try and set up cameras and all the good fun stuff that comes with doing all this fun stuff. I'm out of it, but we are about to go on track. So I'm trying to get GoPro set up. Just got the camera that you're holding going. And we're about to hit a big track for the first time in the control. I have to think before I call it something. But yeah, wicked track, high speed stuff. So we'll get her all, we're ready to go. And I didn't mention in the last vlog, we have a rear bar now. It looks heaps better with a rear bumper. Anyway, let's go rip. That's loud! Fuck, that's loud! Yeah. Fucking... Oh, that's one thing I never considered. Loud! Found the weakness, we don't have windshield wipers. Doesn't seem to be weakening me, but...
It fucking amazes me watching you drive how you've already worked out how to fucking avoid those potholes.
Yeah. Okay, fairly clearly, you see that little bit of footage there from the Matsuri. 3 days, lots and lots and lots of dead tires, and lots of fun. This thing ran faultlessly the whole weekend. I did, however, break a few headlights. The front bumper's a bit damaged. Obviously the flares and everything copped a hiding. And more importantly, or less, not necessarily important, but the sills showed my clear need for rock sliders. So we're gonna dig a bit more into that in this episode. I didn't want to show a ton of the drifting because honestly was just having a really good time and didn't film a lot of the drifting. I had everyone sort of draw on this front panel stuff because I don't really need it anymore. So yeah, we went ahead and drew all over it. So I'm gonna go ahead, start dismantling the front Series 3 front. It's never gonna be seen on this car again. I'd hoped more people were going to ride all over it because I thought it would have been cool to sort of keep up on the wall. But yeah, it was only really my kids and maybe Bridget had a bit of a go. Yeah, not many people actually came and had a go. I think they were like scared to draw in the car, even though we were telling them to. So yeah, we'll go ahead, continue to pull this whole front end off and then get more serious about fitting the whole Series 4 front. We should have the new headlights here. We do have, all right, so we do have new headlights here. They are stock headlights. We've had a company come on board, which I'm not sure if it'll be in this vlog or the next one, but we have some pretty fancy lights coming for this thing, which are gonna be super rad. So I'm gonna get on with pulling the Series 3 front off. All right, been tinkering away. Obviously got rid of the whole Series 3 front end off the car, all the flares off the back as well. Now I'm tinkering away with the headlights that I have. As I said, I have nicer ones on the way, but this gives us a much better idea of how everything's going to sit. I'm going to have to redo my bash bar to suit the top of the Series 4 bumper that I have here. I really need to get a grill to be able to work out where everything else is going to sit. So it's a few little tabs and things I'm going to need to make up. And then I'm waiting for Ross to get here to finish those front quarter panels because there's a lot of work needed to make them fit. Well, not a lot of work, but just they've got to have their finished trim. And then we can go ahead and start building tabs for everything and bonnet pins and all that sort of jazz to try and get this whole Series 4 front together. The bumper thing, I need to make some measurements to see the depth of a normal Series 4 bumper and then work out what I'm going to do, because all I have at the moment is the top of a Series 4 bumper, which I intended to add a bumper to. So I've got a lot of measuring, looking around and potentially cutting and trying to find what I can add to the bottom of that bumper, or if I can get a Series 4 bumper with potentially the front lip from the Super Safari in the UAE would be really cool. But yeah, a lot of work to do still. But yeah. Hi. Can you see it from here? Looks cooler with the Series 4 headlights. Looks way newer.
Oh yeah, because they're newer and shinier.
Well, no, just the newer shape, I think, more than anything.
I honestly don't remember what the other ones looked like. They spent more
From
time
like,
smashed and out of the car on the weekend than they did in the car.
That's true, that's true. Yeah, which doesn't make me feel that confident about the super nice headlights I've got coming, but we were being reckless. I was driving like I didn't care because I didn't care about the front of the car as much. So, great.
I can't wait till it's done.
Yeah.
Like once the paint and the livery is done.
Exactly, it's going to all come together. It's exciting, but yeah.
As long as you do the motor that I said to do and not the other one that you mentioned this morning.
I didn't mention it. That was somebody else.
Someone else did, but if you go that way,
yeah,
I will hate it.
Yeah.
I think you need to do the motor that you...
No, the RB's. The RB's definitely the plan. So guys, if you can help, if anyone's watching the vlogs, I need a Series 4 grill. Alright, on to the next day. Things have been happening. Obviously, we had all this dummied up. Last night, I went and picked up a Ford Falcon G6E bumper. And I've already trimmed the top off it. But my idea is to basically join this bumper to that bumper. And I feel like the length I'm going to be pretty close, if not perfect, on. Because by the time that sort of joint and the rest, I don't know. I feel like it very well might work. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But I'm going to give it a red hot go. However, I'm going to have to pull up on my progress because I'm heading over to north side of Brisbane, right up north, to get the filler panel for here, some Series 4 rear flares, and hopefully a Series 4 grill as well, which will mean we'll be able to get to work on a lot of this stuff and get it done sooner rather than later. But it's school holidays as well, so I'm going to take the kids to do some riding and stuff. I'm going to bring my bike as well. I'm going to have a bit of a ride and make a whole day of it. So the progress on this will slow down a little bit because it is school holidays. I also just signed up to a trip to Canada, which I'm going to be doing to a big JDM drift event or JDM event in general in Canada for how long ago? Is that like 2 weeks from now? In a bit over 2 weeks. So I'm only going to be gone for less than a week in Canada, or about a week, no, less than a week. So that'll slow it down, but we've got a ton of work we need to do on this thing. I still need to get a fuel cell and then move the radiator back, needs to be done as well. So we do have a ton still left to do, but it's absolutely not impossible. But I want to try and find a fuel cell that'll fit. If I move the radiator up, get a fuel cell to fit in between is the hope. That way I can keep the weight where I want it and be able to make the firewall that I want to make. I've also been chatting with Custom Fiberworks, the guys that do the whole front end, about the whole roof idea. He's going to be getting onto that with me, as well as the rear end pieces that we need to complete the rear end. So a lot to do. I feel like not enough time, but at the same time we have, you know, 14 days into this car now, and it already is what it is with a cage and built. So we're going to keep working on this later in this vlog. All right, I'm back and I have goodies. I have now Series 4 rear flares, which I'm very, very happy about. And I have this filler panel. So I can go ahead and replace this panel back here, which will line up with this bonnet, which is going to be fantastic. And I have all the rear flares. I've obviously been out all day with the kiddos riding and stuff, but I'm going to go ahead and start trying to work on making this Ford Falcon bumper fit my patrol bumper. So I'll try and run you guys through it, but essentially the idea is to join this bumper to that bumper in a roundabout way. All right, I had a decent little bash at it last night. Ended up drilling holes and adding pins in. Don't worry about the different colors, it's just because the packet I got is all different colors. But I sat a quarter panel on there. I started trimming up the quarter panel a little bit more, but this is sort of where we're at. I kind of really like it, but I'm not sure either. It's very, very different, and I think the thing that's really hard right now is there's a huge gap where obviously the patrol grill's meant to be, and then you've got the Ford Falcon G6E grill, which is quite a unique looking grill. Now, I'm definitely going to get the stock grill, but also been talking to my buddy Critty, hit me up, and he can do custom cut grills. So what I was talking to him about is maybe doing custom grills for the bottom and top. I might be able to do like Shibby and like ZU Patrol or something in the grills and make it look super cool. But I think you can agree with me that this is definitely a vibe the way it's looking now. Obviously I still need to radius the guards to fit these wheels. We've got some more trimming to do to make it fit the headlights correctly, but we're definitely getting somewhere with this. So pretty freaking stoked. I'm gonna keep working away on it. All right, can't remember where I last was, but ADHD got the better of me, and when I should have been editing, I decided to not finish the front end by any means, but I wanted to get like a better mock-up so I could drive it down the street. I put 2 of my bonnet pins in. These are garbage from Amazon. 10 out of 10, do not recommend. Buy better ones. That's all I can afford right now, so that's what I've got. Obviously slap the front bumper back on. It's meant to sit higher, but it's just zip tied and dodged on. Front quarters are put on properly and radiused. Rear flares I put on and radiused. They're not like properly attached, they're just sticky taped on now. I'm gonna pull this out of here, get it out onto the street, or out the front anyway. So we're gonna have a good look at this, have a little drive around, see if there's any scrubbing, and really interested to see this outside of the garage and have a better feel of what this front bumper looks like.
It looks so funny driving down the street, just the back of it, because it's exactly what the 370 looked like when it was a 370.
What do you mean?
Just like the
oh, that back piece and
the
stuff?
firewall-y
Yeah.
thingy. Yeah, just seeing that, like all the same stickers and stuff. I'm like, it's just weird knowing that that was, yeah, the 370.
Yeah, so from what you guys saw a little bit earlier with the footage, I didn't get a ton of footage from the event that I went to, but one of the things we did run into was I delaminated a tyre and actually bent up all the new exhaust we did. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn at 90 and I'm going to come just straight out the back. Not going to come out the sides or anywhere weird, just straight out. I kind of want to come out enough to the side where I can still easily put a jack underneath the car. So that's another one of the projects we have to take care of now that I've gone and taken it, thrashed it, ruined some stuff. Obviously still a ton of work to go. But this was the original idea of the car. Series 4, I don't know, the Series 4 dimensions, like the way the fenders are, make the car look, they make the car look smaller, but I don't know, it's hard to explain. I think they look heaps better though. Not 100% sold on the rear radius that I've done. I may go up and make that slightly more square, but it drives around perfectly, nothing scrubbing, which I'm stoked on. Yeah, tons more work to go. Jump into lukefink.com, grab yourself some merch, help this build along. We are working on some patrol merch, but first we've got a new Falcon shirt coming out soon, so keep an eye out for that one. Otherwise, clear my store out, I'll be stoked, wifey will be stoked, and she'll let me spend more money on this. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.